What is up? Today, I'm making spaghetti in the Ninja Foodi. Yes, spaghetti. And it's nothing fancy. I didn't want to do anything like really fancy. You can get online and you can find a ton of fancy recipes. This one here, stupid basic. What I'm doing with this one, if you just want sauce and noodles, you can do just sauce and noodles. I've already done it a few times, so I know how it's gonna turn out. I kind of jumped the gun. I realized I hadn't made a video cooking spaghetti in the Ninja Foodi, so I've already got it started. For this particular one, I have a pound of ground sausage, garlic, oregano, Italian seasoning, basic sauce. This is a pound of noodles. I usually use half the box at a time, and then a diced onion. Again, you don't need to use all those ingredients. Literally, noodles and sauce work perfectly fine. I've done just noodles and sauce. It was awesome. I think everything turns out perfect. I'm easy to please though, so it's not, if you're a harder person to please, if you have more of a defined palate, then maybe this is not the recipe for you. If you're easy to please, you want a basic, quick, easy, almost completely hands-off spaghetti, this is the way to do it. While that's browning, I'm gonna mention something else I've done. So out of curiosity, the first time that I did this, I wanted to try doing it with ground beef. Maybe it was the second time. But all I had were frozen ground beefs. I was like, well, it's frozen. The instructions say you can do a pound of frozen beef, pressure cooking it, so I wanted to do a frozen log. It actually worked out pretty well. I ran it under hot water real quick just so that way I can cut off the wrapper. And then I tossed it in the Foodi, pressure cooked it. I think it was like 25 minutes on high, and it was almost cooked all the way through, which was awesome. So I was able to just use one of those logs, and it didn't take all day to thaw out. I didn't have to do like the microwave, constantly monitor. It was just cut the wrapper off, toss it in the Foodi. Oh, another one of the tricks that I saw on some other videos that I was watching was this was gonna require a cup and a half of water. And after I pour the tomato sauce in, I can use the jar, and then I can just take a cup and a half of water and pour it into the jar so that I can get more of the tomato sauce out of there. That's probably a really, really old trick. I'm 38 and I just learned it. Sausage is done browning, and I like chunks a little bit bigger, but for the most part, that's all the smaller I usually like to get my sausage chunks. So next thing, I'm just gonna start adding the ingredients. Some garlic, onion. I love onion. Seasoning. Sauce. Half a pound of noodles. Now, I break them so they fit better. And you can lay it over top a little easier. Cup and a half of water. Just kind of want to put it over top of the noodles. This is the part that was hard for me to grasp. Do not stir. Yes, do not stir. Put the water in, do not stir. After you put the sauce on, do not stir. When you drop the noodles on top, do not stir. Do not stir. Did not stir. Lid on. Make sure your floater valve is set to seal. Function is pressure. Temp is high. And time will be 8 minutes. It took about 4 minutes to quick release. Let's see. There it is. Now you can stir. It's a little runny at first. When it's cooling off is when it thickens up. And unless you have a mouth of steel or zero nerves in your face, by the time it's cool enough to eat, it'll be thick enough to, the sauce will be thick enough. My dad and his wife bought a Ninja Foodi as well, and they were, they made spaghetti after I showed them how to do it. Well, after I told him how to do it. And he said it came out al dente. I don't know what teeth have to do with anything, but it's really good. So I think that's French for really good, or maybe it's Italian. This wouldn't be a typical me video if I didn't test the product. sausage on there. Noodles, be careful not to scrape the pot. Ninja Foodi perfection every single time. If you like the video, please like and share. If you'd like to see when I upload new videos, hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to be notified when I upload new videos, hit the little bell next to the subscribe button. I hope you all have a safe, wonderful, and blessed day.